recording. So if I go back over here on the Sandite Exchange page on Tools for Creating Content, Screencast-O-Matic is right here. So if you need to click to it and get there, you may have to install something. I suggest you do a lot of this from home when you got more free time, or maybe on your planning period. If you need somebody to install something, you might have to call IT to install that one, but it is free. There is another free one called Cam Studio, and it's actually made by a guy that used to work for Camtasia, or TechSmith that makes Camtasia, and it's a cheap knockoff, and it's just a tiny little window that lets you record your screen, and then you can go back and edit it later. So that one's a good one. Jing and Screener, they're not as good as you'd want them to be because they limit how long you can record. And then there's other things like, do you have a smartboard in your classroom? So if you both have a smartboard in your classroom, you have this other option. If you look in the bottom of your tools on your window, you have a blue square with a white circle. Those are your smart tools. And there's a recorder option on there, and it launches a recorder that will let you record your screen there. So you wouldn't even have to use any of these options if you have a smartboard, because you've got this tool that could also record your screen. And you don't have to be using the smartboard to use this tool. It's just part of their software, and it lets you record anything on your screen. So I've been talking for a while, so I'm going to hit